Yes, my family. Just I look over a video when they record a little while back. I said I want to post it up. But I realize it's extremely dark. I want to post anyway, but I think it was at least some kind of fear for just let the item know that it's dark, and I apologize. You know, looking at the video, it seemed like my headlight off, but there's two parts to that story. One, for some reason the camera recorded it extremely dark, and two, my headlight was kind of dim. That's been rectified. So about that, worry about my safety, I guess. I can't worry about, you know, it's not necessary because them headlight have changed already. Then so yeah, you know, I hope it not too dark and cause too much problem for you, but check it out anyway. Alright then. Yes, family, welcome back again. Yeah, just I think I'm gonna say we'll have a slight discussion about us black people, people of the diaspora, people previously physically colonized but presently mentally colonized. Kind of a couple issues that we need for discussing. So we have this thing where we hate us in many different ways. You know, the most obvious would have be, you know, bleaching of the skin and all that thing, where you actively try to change your look, if you look Caucasian. Then, and I think that is a major issue because that tells you you know love self. You know, for all them people who them kind of say other races way more better or look way more better. You know, for them man there who would rather date, well, man or woman, black man or woman, would rather date a white person who is at the bottom of the list, you know, for them own race, versus date a black person that is extremely beautiful or handsome, or however you want to put it. You know, them have that internal racism and don't even know. They're not even aware. Then that is a major issue to me. And I think indirectly that's a part of why, I mean, apart from direct intervention from outside forces, but I think that I have a lot to do with why our systems are so messed up. In most black countries around the world, you know, obviously Africa, but then you have the Caribbean, you know, where not only black countries, black communities are also disenfranchised. But that's always been affected by outside forces. We have never been left alone to really develop our own thing. Then, I mean, and when we have, we flourish. You know, i.e., when you look on segregation in the Americas, in some ways people would say segregation in the Americas created the rise of the Black Wall Streets of America. Then, where the black people never really have no choice after segregation, and then build up their own communities and enhance their own communities. until jealousy set in with the other folks. But I know that's what they have to talk about, really. Really, what we are talking about is us, because we can't really fix anything else until we fix us. You see me, I say, one of the reasons why individuals can come in and change our lifestyle without much resistance is because it was welcome. Because we don't, anything that we have is not good enough. Anything that them have is obviously more than good enough. Especially when them sing a song behind them. So, to me, if we start focus on loving us, a lot of our issues are going to fade away. Because we have an innate ability to create great communities. We understand, we know what great communities are. Where grandma now go down the street and struggle. And it's not even our grandparent. See? The old lady down the street now got struggle and we know about it. That's not gonna work. That's the end of the thing. See? We understand community. It's ingrained in us. But we never had the ability to fully develop our communities the way we want it. There's always been outside forces. A lot of the place where we live right now was built and we were inputted in that environment. Right? We never build our own environment. So, what else kind of go down the line? Right? Obviously, we start with really elephant in the room. It's more like the hyena in the room because it's been shouting out the entire time. The bleaching thing. People now really pray that the melanin in our skin is very valuable. Literally, it have a value upon it. Look it up. Right? Our melanin accept the sun, love the sun, soak in the sun. Not only that, but soak in all different type of light rays to benefit us. Actually feed us. Saying we need to accept that. We need to realize that the darker our skin complexion, the more protection we have. Right? Like I'm telling a quick story. So I remember back in the day, as you can see through the video. Well, they probably don't really know, but anyway, another video I'm in the US, yeah. We're in New York, we drive through Staten Island, yeah. So back in the day, you know, when somebody take a shower and you come outside, you know, they must say, yo, you look so cool. That's how them usually recognize all foreigners. Because them foreigners come down saying them look by you and say, yo, you're a foreigner. I remember one time they sent down a barrel, see, and send down the barrel and I go a waff. Now, I don't know anything extravagant because I know some me road. Regardless. Me in a t-shirt and a jeans pants. Regular jeans pants, regular shoes. And me they down there try to get this barrel and a man look for me and be like, oh, I go on foreigner. It's like, oh, what did the brother here? Me look way less put together. Let's put it away there. Than other people. Saying, so I say, yo, me I'm not foreigner, brother. I want to pay, man. And I say, yo, you can't fool me, man. You hear me? You're a foreigner, we know me, I look for you. It's like, I just kind of walk off still. You know, I yell him, of course. You know what I mean? And I go, just walk off. But yeah, say, alright, boss, cool. And take up myself. But it never really hit me until way later. Saying that my protective oils that is excreted by my skin was not there. Never did it. And that's why an individual can seek the difference in your skin tone, the difference in your sheen. Anybody go to Jamaica, go to Africa, go any one of them places where the sun is prevalent. Look on the black people and we're dead. Native black people and we're dead. You gotta see a sheen. And a sweat them a sweat. Them skin produce natural skin protectant from the sun rays. Natural sunblock. But they don't block out all of the rays like the sunblock where them people are used. It block out damaging rays. Then got the melanin at work. And if you don't even day in the country or day in the heat for a certain amount of time as a black person, heat a little bit of time, you're gonna sweat like crazy initially, but then you're gonna start develop that sheen. So the idea is, if you leave, like if you leave the US, you leave Canada, you leave UK and Europe and all that place, then you go back in the yard. Take it easy first. Don't just go jump or you have frolic in the sun. Take your time. Take it easy. See what I say? And make your body slowly acclimate back to the sun rays, to the heat. See? And then your body just naturally develop that sheen again. That protectant. When not bleach out in itself, when I kill them thing there. See me I deal it? But it's so powerful that even after you bleached out for a while, it'll come back. But you have to do it slowly. Again, you can't just introduce the sun rays back to a damaged skin, which is literally what you do. You damage your skin with bleaching. Saying, just take your time, reintroduce it. If you have to go and use your umbrella, then fine. Just up in your clothes. From head to toe like the man do in the Arabian desert. See? Until you bring it back. You bring it back, you good again. So I'm frolicking on the beach naked and run up on me. See what I say? So, that's one thing, bing bang. That's the bleaching. The next part of this are the cream on and creaming out of your ear. And people complain and I say, yo, I don't like the cream, I don't like have my natural hair because it's too hard, it's too tough, I can't do it. First of all, I know I get a lot of flack for this, but so be it. That's why we're there. The wig them forget that shit. You can't do the wig them, brother. You can't do it. You can't do it. Nah man, they are them for real step out and be themselves, enjoy themselves. Would I rather you walk up and down on the road with a ball head and own it, and my ball head is, than if I walk up and down with this hair cap. Saying, I don't really fight against the item, but to me, the more natural a woman can be. Anybody, period. Woman, man, hitting anybody, own you. Be you. I mean this, whether I don't like it or not. I mean. When I don't like it, fine. I'm not going to dress up the thing. Yes, I'm there. When I'm there, for brag or boast for nobody else. I'm there for be pleasant in myself, to enjoy myself. That's how me see it. Own yourself. Saying, the wig them for that shred, period. Take what them think them. Saying, not if I go too far in the other false thing them, like, you know, them have a thing now where them have false eyelash. And I don't know which part that come from. That's not really, that in a, you know, the so-called speech. But them think they need to take on themselves for them. So me I deal with the false nails. Oh, let me jump on the false nails before we get on the ear. The false nail them. A lot of people, remember one time I usually talk to people and ask them why you put on false nail. Then they're going to tell you, say, well, I have to protect your nail. It's not for protect your nail, that's what them tell you, that's what them sell you. It actually damaging your nail. And yeah, it seems like it'll protect your nail because it's strong. But what you not know is that the chemicals we have put on your nail is actually what destroy your nail. and that a seep in your skin. All that chemical, that toxic chemical where them put on your nail and talk about say it a strengthen your nail, it a damage your nail. Yeah, your nail a go ugly until it grow back out. But give your body the chance to recover. Give your body the chance to recover. Take off them nail there and make your nail grow back out. Over time, it will get back strong. Saying, because I don't see no pitney out there with far when now false nail and the nail a drop off. I talk about say my nail too weak. Your nail only weak because of the false nail where you put on it, because of the chemical where you put on it, because of the substance where you put on the top of it. And if you have a dude where him only like you for the false nail, then he don't like you. Him like the fakeness about you. Him like the facade. You need to find you. And if you find you, find yourself, and the people them around you don't like you, then them never like you for begin with. Them like the facade where you keep up. Please, take away them nail. Now the next part of this thing is the hair. I already talked about the wig, but I'm going to talk about the perm. Them do a study recently, and they must say majority of the black women them that had breast cancer, them attributed to the perm. The perm. I understand when I say that the hair difficult for comb and all them things there, but I think there's many processes that if we actually learn them properly, you can actually mitigate that. Put in dreads, you don't have to comb it again. Then, but I think there's ways, you know, like don't comb your hair until it wet. Actually, I've heard that combing your hair dry, a lot of ways can damage your hair. You know, stop using the chemicals them with parabens in your hair. Your hair is alive. See, there's a lot of concepts where your hair is concerned, like energies from the atmosphere and all them things that your hair accept and transmit into your brain and enhance your ability. But that's another story for another time. Saying we need to take off the mental shackles that we have. Saying the man them a part of the problem, you know. See me I deal with? Because them also have the mental shackles and them only like woman with straight hair. And so the woman them essentially is forced socially to have straight hair. Because of them man they alone them a deal. But you just kinda look on the long run. I like the man them who only like woman with straight hair indirectly don't really like black woman. Them like Asian woman, them like white woman, them like Indian woman. People who have straight hair and the first opportunity them get, some of them man they might take with themselves too. You know, like the first Asian woman looking at my eye and flirt a little bit, I'm gone without hesitation. That's another thing we need to talk about Jamaica. That's another thing. Infidelity cannot breed good communities. You know, you're gonna write down the one them and I lie the one that makes sense. Infidelity does not breed good communities. You only are gonna create a lot of kids that are fatherless, familyless, motherless. A lot of kids that grew up with constant bombardment of frustration through them parents. The mother frustrated because the father cheat on her. But she consider the kid a baggage. So she can't go out there and do what she need to look at, she have kidney to worry about. Or she constantly cuss the father in the kid's presence. Not realizing that that creates a person that hates the opposite sex, or somebody that thinks that all men are dogs. So the ability to have a decent relationship in the future becomes stinted. See? We need to release them thing there off our mind and start focus on. I think if we focus on the individuals them who's mentally stable going in the relationship, then you have a better chance of having a good relationship, because a mentally stable person not looking on outside influences for internal values. Them are go be able to realize when somebody real in front of them face. Somebody will see a girl in her Afro puffs and knows that the girl know herself. I gonna love her to the core. And the girl who know that she's being loved to the core by somebody that love her to the core because of she being herself, know that that individual now gonna cheat frivolously by some random person who shake them ass on the street, because I'm gonna realize that somebody who shake them ass on the street, I can shake them ass for anybody. Cause that's what I'm gonna do. Them in the street I shake them ass for anybody. What do you think them gonna do that for? No attention? A lot of them girls that way out there shake them ass and marry the one. If they're married, why them look attention from other people in the streets? So man, you really have a predicament. Society in Jamaica can't agree. Or not only Jamaica, we are talking about the diaspora, period, because the social structure of the diaspora broke down. It a break down, brother. See? So a lot of them things here we need to clear up in our society. A lot of them things we really need to look on and change. See? We can't just dead there all live the way there. You know. Like we need to look in ourselves and choose. Actively make a choice. Saying like we look on the language and the dress code. People look on language and say, yo, don't come over here and say parliament and talk about no patois. We need straight English. With anybody who can talk like the white people them talk, we're gonna look up to them. Because them obviously know what them are talking about. A straight foolishness. Complete foolishness. To me, your communication should be based on what actually come out of your face. What you actually say, what you talk about. You talk about real things, you talk about love and appreciation for everybody, or you gonna talk about words when I really mean them. It's a bunch of words where sound nice, but them not do nothing. Them not mean nothing. We need to get out of that mindset of thinking that our language is not enough. Saying you go in a certain communities and talk straight patois, even though them understand you, them don't want to communicate with you. Why? But now so we have to learn, because education are really the key. The more you know, the more you can know, the more information you have to make better decisions. But language ain't got nothing to do with education. Just because you might not know certain words doesn't mean you don't understand them. If you understand energies, no matter what somebody say, you know what they must say. Could be a different language completely. Now I'm going to go to the dress code real quick. Clothes now have nothing to do with a person's individuality, who they are, personality. Could be their personality, but for example, so-called black attire is restricted. To me, the only attire that should be restricted is lewd dress wear. People should now walk up and down and try illicit attention when in a setting where we are trying to be serious about events or current events, or we are trying to be serious in a sense where we are trying to fix issues. There should be a certain level of respect in that sense. Then I have seen many homeless people who have more sense than many politicians. Some people homeless because them actually choose for not be a part of the bullshit. Then a lot of politicians dress up in a them suit, the white man uniform, and I walk up and down and I strut him stuff as though now it's important because him can afford an expensive suit. And then we as the community jump on it and say, yeah, the brother here, look how him dress, you know, say him smart. Yeah, him smart, him know for fool, you know. Him know for fool us. But does he have the ability to care enough? Does that suit make him care enough? How him treat the regular people on the road when the camera them not dead? Somebody wanna have it. If him see a homeless person on the street, does he see the homeless person on the street? If you understand what I say. Because most homeless people on the street is practically invisible to the society. Them not see them. Them not dead there. That wasn't us. In our village life back in the day, there was no homeless people. Make that marinate in your head a little bit. Before colonization, there was no homeless people. Not in our communities. We need to break this mindset, mental slavery. So many countries are so-called independent but mentally colonized. I really wish we could have get to that point when we can't just enjoy us, because I don't think we really see our potential yet. We are great people, but we're not gonna see our potential, our true potential, until we broke down some of them mental barriers. We already know, we already have it instilled in us. It's been proven many times over and by accident that when a black person has love and appreciation around them growing up, them do ridiculously positive things without any form of training. Some of the smartest people on earth are black people. Them not tell you that. Majority of the invention them from back in the day that you never know about, or you check see how white people do it or black people do it. And this is not fair talk about no, you know, this race smarter than this race. That's not what I try to say. What I try to say is that we are untapped potential because we were restricted, or we are restricted, not only by outside forces anymore, even though that's still going on. But I think that's irrelevant, because once we realize to free our own minds, outside interference would not be possible. You cannot interfere with a person or with a community if them know themselves. You can't tell them say them ugly and them need to put on the dress. It not gonna work. Plain and simple. You can't infiltrate the mind because the mind already filled with who they are. They know themselves. No matter what you do, you can't tell them say, yo, you're ugly. You're not good enough. You're this, you're that. Them will look on you and smile and walk off. Because your words not affect them anymore. You can't tell them say, kick out the brother here and make me go take the house here. That not gonna work, that not gonna happen. Them would rather kick out themselves so the brother can't stay in the house. Different levels. That I'm wishing for people them. Knowledge of self. That's what I always talk about. Knowledge of self is so important. But alright my folks. Now I'm gonna drop off. But bless upon yourself and we'll talk again.